In this video in my Canvas series, we're going to take a look at adding an assignment in Canvas. So as you can see, I've already gone to the assignments screen by clicking on assignments over at the left menu. And you can see here's a list of all my assignments for the quarter. And if you look up at the top there, this is actually my third quarter assignments. So I'm going to click on assignment to create a new assignment. Very easy. You put the name in of the assignment, whatever you want to call it. Let's say this is a biology assignment. So I'm going to type in biology warm-up. And then I'm going to put in a description for it. So list the steps in osmosis that we saw in the video yesterday. Okay, and once I get that typed in there, I can look down. This is currently worth 2,000 points. I can change that any way I like, depending on how I have my grades set up. I like using points because it gives me a little bit more freedom than using just 100% scale. And I'm going to set this up in the assignment group warm-ups, which is a group I created specifically for it. I could choose how I want to show the grade here, and I prefer points, but you can do it as a letter or whatever you want to do it as. Now this is important. This tells you what type of submission you're going to do. You can do it no submission, online, and if you do it no submission or on paper, you have to go actually put it into the Canvas gradebook later. But the great way to do it is doing it actually online. You can also use like an external tool like Turnitin. You can simply type it in there and link, and then when somebody submits, let's say a research paper or something, it'll automatically check it and turn it in and put the results back here into Canvas. Okay, so I've got all my options almost set up there. I'll change my description here and add to it, put the answer in the text entry box. And the text entry box is great, and it allows you to type things in. It's great for essays and things like that. And it's a little bit easier than going in and actually creating an essay quiz. So I select the right ones here. And in another video, I'll show how to do the file upload as well, which is a really great way to put stuff in. You can even have students doing videos, that media recording. If they have a camera and microphone on their computer, they can actually record it off their computer and then submit it in Canvas as an assignment, which works great for things like you can do it for group presentations. It's just a good way to see the students' presentation skills in a non-written fashion, either video or audio. And you can see on the type, you can specify the file type. Also, Canvas has great group features where you can automatically set up groups for you, and you can set up things like peer reviews, which is something that is new to learning management systems and something that's kind of a really neat thing that you can go in and actually do. Also, I could choose whether I want to sync it with PowerSchool or not with my SIS there. I can always go back and do that later. And I can choose whether I want to use a moderator as a grade to grade it as well. Here is where I can choose which classes I want to assign a particular assignment to. And if you say everyone, it does everyone in the class. Now a due date is required in order to create an assignment, but keep in mind you can change that later on if you like. Also, you can set assignments up to be available from a certain date until a certain date. Available is good where if you want to plan and put an assignment in further out so that it can be scheduled and the kids can see where on the calendar it is, you can set an available time, and they won't be able to do anything with the assignment until that time, but they'll know it's coming up. And down here you have once again where you're assigning it to. And you can assign it to multiple classes and give multiple dates. Like maybe one of your classes is a semester-based class, one's a year long, and you can go in and assign this any way you like, all from the same assignment. And it works with all current classes that you have as a teacher in Canvas. It's important to note though that you can't actually do this like between classes. There are other ways to do that, and I have some of that information in other later videos. Okay, so we make sure we've got the assignment all the way we want, and then we have an option here. We can just save it, we can save and publish it, or cancel it, and you can also notify users if it's changed. Like maybe the due date changes. If you click notify users, it notifies you in Canvas, and if they have their email set up or even their text messaging on the phone, it will actually send them a message and let them know, hey, the due date changed on this particular assignment. So I'm waiting for this to come up, and you'll see it's not showing up in there right now. Reason being is I'm looking at third quarter, and when I set up this assignment, due to the due date already being set up and the fourth quarter already being set up, it actually put it into the fourth quarter. So if I change this to fourth quarter, you'll see there's the biology warm-up under my warm-ups section. So that's how easy it is to add a quick and easy assignment to Canvas. The important thing is to note all your options and things like that. And obviously, if you have a class where you're only in the computer lab a certain amount of time and you don't have one-to-one computers in your classroom for the students, you have to adjust things a little bit. And you can always print all this stuff off and do it paper-based as well. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and that's how easy it is to create an assignment or edit it, just like I can go in and do right here in Canvas. Thank you for watching.